morning. This is the VSA 5-minute morning miner on Friday the 5th of June. It's David Scriven because my colleague Andrew is away today and I'm with Ollie O'Donnell. How are you, Ollie?
Very well, thanks, David. Are you looking forward to another day of watching the cricket? I mean, talking to investors.
Absolutely, that is my focus, talking to investors, but we'll catch up at the end of the day if there is play, but hopefully there will be with slightly better weather today. Anyways, Ollie, what I thought I'd just mention was that we've got US non-farm payrolls coming up today, and the precious metals sector has been a little lower ahead of this. Now, gold, interestingly, is flirting with its 200-day moving average. So please do take a look at the charts, because if it broke it, it would be the first time in years. So that's something to keep an eye on. And likewise, silver, but slightly different, got a little ways to go before it touches the 200. But on silver, that has not dented any appetite for Sunshine Silver Mining, which saw its 270 million IPO go to 27% above issue yesterday. Now, that was taken out of bankruptcy by Electrum, that's Thomas Kaplan, for 24 million back at 2010. But it is now valued at 1.9 billion. The company is going to restart production on 2028. It's got a really colourful long history. Anyways, the results out and news out. Ollie, could you give us your thoughts on Resolute Mining, the operational update for Sayama?
Yep, Resolute. They operate in Mali, which is obviously had various security issues with change of government, coups, and other issues. So it's a long running problem for the Syama mine in particular. They have reduced their production forecast for the year to 30,000 ounces from this mine on its own, from 40 to 45. That does mean that the group guidance is now 195,000 ounces. They'd originally given a guidance range of 195 to 210, so 15 taken off. Syama puts it at the bottom end of that range, but doesn't give any more room for potential issues. And naturally, given the issues that they've been facing in Mali, they've been diversifying and have got ramp ups and construction in Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire, which are both on track.
Fair enough. Thanks for those thoughts. A quick update on a VSA client, Botswana Minerals.
Yep, Botswana Minerals has just appointed a new non-executive director, David Cockbill. I think he was heavily involved in the recent financing, and him and Rory Harding work closely together. Both of them have joined the board in recent months. David already owns about 0.72% of the outstanding shares, holding 12 million at the moment. He's also a director on Arkle, where Rory is the CEO. But we do like what Botswana Minerals is doing. They've obviously refocused their efforts from diamonds to copper and base metals in the northwest of Botswana. Having worked in the country for 20 plus years, the company has a huge data set, and so they've been able to analyze that to identify where they should be applying for licenses, and also what they should be targeting within the licenses that they have identified and successfully applied for. So I wouldn't say that it's an opportunistic refocusing away from diamonds. There's been a lot of planning and thought that's gone into this transition. I don't think the market has really picked up that it's effectively a new company, but with the benefit of all of this experience in country.
Yeah, and using that huge database, and interestingly using planetary AI, which
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that data set is, it's unusual for a company of this size to have that much data and to actually be able to use AI effectively and practically.
Indeed. And perhaps finally, Pulsar Helium.
There's a shareholding announcement. One of their directors, Stephen Ranzini, through his vehicle University Bancorp, which is a bank in Michigan, they've increased their holding to 4.99% of the outstanding share capital. Obviously, there have been lots of announcements recently from Pulsar. They started with a $10 million raise a couple of months ago. The well testing has been going very well at Jetstream. Obviously, the helium price has been rising as well, given what's going on in the Middle East. And in the last couple of weeks, they have announced the acquisition of surface rights and also a fast-track permitting process, almost designed effectively for them in Minnesota. So lots of positive things happening at Pulsar.
Very good. So unless there's any other further news items that you'd like to mention, I think we draw it to a close here, and wish our investors a very good weekend.
Thanks, David.
Many thanks.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.